Well, I think the Packers were probably in the greatest game in professional football history, the Ice Bowl. I mean, you could debate it back and forth, but definitely one of the most significant. And we have a few artifacts from that game. We have a bench, a seat that's on display here at the Hall of Fame from the Ice Bowl, which is actually Vince Lombardi's last game he coached in Green Bay. And then we also have a whistle that the referee used during the Ice Bowl, and it's actually taped on the metal part because it was so cold. He didn't want the metal to stick to his lips, so he taped it so the metal wouldn't stick to his lips. And then we also have a heating coil from that was underneath Lambeau Field from the Ice Bowl as well. And probably a lot of Packer fans know the story, but that season the heating system was installed to keep the field from freezing. Well, the day of the game, the stadium manager told Vince Lombardi, if we run this heating system with the temperatures 13 below zero, the heating system's going to overheat and it's going to break down. And they had spent hundreds of thousands on the system, and the stadium manager said, this is going to be Vince Lombardi's folly if the system breaks down. So they didn't use that heating system, and when they had removed the tarp for that game, the system had been used the night before, and it created a lot of condensation. So when they removed the tarp from that game, all that condensation froze once they turned off the heating system. So a lot of people consider the Ice Bowl, it's called the Ice Bowl because it was cold, but really it's because the field was like a sheet of ice from all that condensation. And you can see pictures from the game, players slipping, trying to get their grip. Part of the reason Bart Starr, scored the game-winning touchdown on a quarterback sneak, because they didn't think the running back would get enough grip to go through the line. So those are some of the great items in our collection from the Ice Bowl that I think visitors would really get a kick out here at the Hall of Fame.